Welcome to MC Travelogue. On this episode, we'll be exploring a native swamp hut. So we're going to start here at the train bridge station at the edge of Chesterton. And we're going to get a little history lesson with this episode. Swamp boat rentals. Okay, so we're going to go down and rent a swamp boat. Just one, please. Thank you. Okay, so here at the edge of Chesterton, there's a swamp, and that is not part of Chesterton, so they cannot develop back in here. They're kind of keeping that as original, habitat. But back in there is an old native swamp hut. It was built up on stilts in the water, and it was discovered before any of this was developed. And until recently, there were pictures and stories about it, but people couldn't really go back in there and see. But then they created this business here where you can rent a boat and take it out there and look at the old structure. So you're not supposed to touch it, and there's no way to get up inside of it. So we're going to head there and check it out. Now you see that beacon, the green beacon? That marks where it is. And there's one at this end too to make sure you don't get turned around or get lost. So let's head there. We have to be careful for the lily pads though. You hit too many lily pads and your boat will sink. I don't feel like swimming. Oh, you can already see it. See the hut there up on stilts? Okay, so not much is known about the people who used to live in this area. There is a name. I can't remember what they're called though. Yeah, they do have a little information about them, but I'm just not, I just don't know that much. I need to go to the library, the Chesterton Public Library, and read a couple books about it. Anyway, so here's the hut. You can see it goes all the way down, and we'll get to see the front side here. So there probably used to be a little bridge, a little walkway to connect it to the land. Let's go on over here and dock. Okay. Excuse me, pig. Okay. So, alright. That's going to be a problem. My boat's out in the ocean. Okay, we'll deal with that later. So, we come up here, and now you can really get a good look at the... So, they figure there's probably like a rope bridge here leading to the hut itself. And if you look inside, there's some kind of... there is some kind of storage unit or something. But like I said, we're not allowed to go inside there. They've had historians back in there, and they have a torch back in there just so you can find the place at night. But this is a structure. This is architecture from, we don't know how long ago. A couple hundred years ago, maybe? But it's the only thing that's been found so far. Now, I don't think they've explored too far back in this area, and I'm not actually supposed to be back this far. You can see it's just swampy area. So anyway, someday they'll get back in there, archaeologists, and see if they can find anything else. Give us some more clues about this old culture that was in the area long before Chesterton was formed. So, that's about all I have. I just wanted to show this to you because it may be the oldest structure in this entire world. We're not sure. So anyway, that concludes our tour of the native swamp hut. Thanks for watching, and come back for another episode of MC Travelogue. Oink.